Wait for one of these videos to go viral. The lesson that was just so amazing that you shared it with your friends. Justin, what do you think? X to the 0 is? 1. Very nice. Now, I can try to throw you off on some of this stuff. Like, Andrew, if I offer up 25 x to the 0, what's that equal to?
Is it still 1? No, it's 25. It's 25.
So, do you know why it's 25 and not 1?
It's 1 times 25.
Right, it's 1 times 25. As opposed to, we're going to go through all of them today, maybe, I don't know. Ethan, how about 25x all to the 0? That would be 1. We good on all those? So anything to the 0 is 1, but be careful of who's got the exponent. You know what? Let's just write them all out, and then I'll put 3 popsicle sticks up. X to the negative 1, 25x to the negative 1, and 25x all to the negative 1. Let's see. These people who put their name on the wrong end of the popsicle stick mess me up. So you have to read your name upside down. Well, we can fix that. That's an easy fix. Someone thinks they don't have a popsicle stick.
I think I have one.
All of a sudden he thinks he has one. Right.
It's in there somewhere and you just haven't pulled it yet. It'll probably happen today. If it doesn't happen today, then I promise I was pulled like 3 weeks ago.
Well, it's not in the to be called yet, but it might be in the used file. X to the negative 1. What's that? 1 over x. Emma, how about 25x to the negative 1, at least as it's written right there? 25 over x. Jonathan, how about 25x to the negative 1? Yeah. Again, be careful about who's got the exponent, okay? I'm pretty sure you know the rules. Just be careful. I think we can skip down to some examples now. X cubed over y to the 4th all to the 7th. X cubed over y to the 4th all to the 7th. Still filtering out the dropped people here. Cadence. What do you think? I give you enough time? Yes. Did you say x to the 21st? 21st. I mean, you know, either way. You got it right. Let's start with x cubed over y to the 4th again. And let's do it to the negative 7th. And now we've been through everybody, so we'll circle back around. Yeah, I'm looking for Jacob's. But we'll pick on Leah first. Jacob, you're right. I don't see one in here.
No, I was called 4 weeks ago. I promise.
You may have been. Maybe I misplaced the stick, but you're going back in now. Don't want you to feel left out. Leah, have I killed enough time for you to figure this one out?
Is it y to the 28th over x to the 21st?
Good. Power to a power multiply, and then the negative flips it to the other side. Like I would always phrase it flips it to the other side rather than sends it to the bottom. Because if it's already in the bottom, then it flips it to the top. So be careful about how you explain what a negative exponent does. All right, well, let's jump up in difficulty a little bit here. 32 x to the 4th y, you're welcome, over 2.
My name was in the copy.
Yeah, we did have a teacher, he retired, who would, when people came in, he would call on their names. Like, oh, since you're in the class, you're eligible to be called on now. Wish I'd remember to do that with those. Oh, with a negative 1/2 on there. 32x to the 4th, y to the negative 1/2, or excuse me, 32x to the 4th y over 2y cubed z to the 8th, all the negative 1/2. It's like, no more. Mr. Wolf has gone mad, is that what you just said? So let's slow down on this one a little bit. Let's worry about that negative 1/2 a little bit later. Let's sort of clean up the inside and then do the negative 1/2. So 32 over 2, what's that? 16. X to the 4th. Oh, there's only one x to the 4th, so let's just leave x to the 4th alone. How about y's? Where are the y's going to end up? And how many of them? Y squared in the bottom. Yeah, 2 y's in the denominator. And then there's only one z, so z to the 8th in the bottom. Then I'm going to do a step that probably some of you won't do. I'm going to show the distribution to each exponent. Again, this might be a step that you would skip, but you could just do it. But first time through, let's be careful. All right, 16 to the negative 1/2. Where's that? What's that do? Where's that go? Yeah, 4 in the bottom. So the 1/2 is the square root. The negative flips it over. So that puts a 4 in the bottom. Well, let's pick on some more people here. Aslan, how about the x to the 4th to the negative 1/2? Where does that end up? On the bottom, and what is it?
X squared.
Good, x squared in the bottom. Spencer, how about y squared to the negative 1/2? Where does that end up? Good, just a y in the top. And Danny, how about z to the 8th to the negative 1/2? On the top, and what is it? It's definitely in the top. Power to a power we multiply. So half of 8 is 4. So yz to the 4th, 4x squared. This is a good example of a problem where many of you would be able to do that without showing many steps. But probably most of you should not do that method, right? Because can you get from here to here without showing anything? Maybe. 16 to the negative 1/2. Okay, that's a 4 in the bottom. X isn't too bad. The y, so y squared in the bottom, but then the negative 1/2. Show some work so that I can give you credit, but mostly so that you don't get lost trying to do 800 things in your mind all at once. Even though you could, be careful. I don't want you to make a mistake. Don't take that as a challenge. Like, aha, I'll show him. Last one, then we'll talk about the assignment. 32 x to the 8th, y to the 15th, z to the 0 over 243, x to the negative 2, z to the negative 5, all to the 2/5. Ugh. That's the proper reaction to that. Ugh. Okay, so what is due before you leave is a Schoology assignment. Whoa, we haven't done one of those in forever. We've never done one of those. We're doing a Schoology assignment that is attached to worksheet 1. So it's like it makes it easy for me to grade. Rather than taking up papers, you submit it. If they're all right, then you automatically get 100, and nobody has to. So it coincides with worksheet 1.
So we would work it out on here and then just say answers.
So I would work out worksheet 1, work together if you want, whatever, and then pull up Schoology, and you'll just put in A, B, C, D. So I would do it that way, because in Schoology all it shows is question 1 and your answers are A, B, C, D. The problems aren't even in there. So you've got to have the worksheet to answer it in Schoology.